On December 6th of 2025, a strange video was posted by a man who thought he was just seeing things. It was shared on his social account, which primarily consists of places that he's travelled in family videos. This clip, however, is neither of those. Molina says that he took this video way back when he was waiting inside a hospital. As he was waiting, he heard a loud noise come from outside. He thought it came from the car that was parked out front. So he takes a closer look and notices something in the passenger seat. But that's strange because, as it seems, this vehicle has been abandoned for quite some time. Watch closely.
Estamos en este momento en el hospital, escuchamos un golpe y nos dimos vuelta porque dijimos, bueno, ¿quién está entrando? Cuestión de que no hay nadie atrás nuestro. Y miramos dentro del auto y dijimos, oh, pues el auto, qué mierda es. Lo peor de todo es que no queremos salir. Un miedo, la puta madre. Lo peor de todo es que se mueve adentro del auto y no hay nadie. O sea, ahora vamos a ir a controlar el auto. Pero parece como si fuese un reflejo. La puta madre. No. Ya, salimos rápido para que vean que no es mentira. Mamá, la piel de gallina, hermano. Piel de gallina. Cagazo. Nadie. Nadie. Un montón. Es un montón. Mierda. Y encima nos mira la puta que te parió. No, chavo. No. Desapareció.
Perhaps thinking that someone was messing with him, he takes a closer look at the vehicle. But as he checks all around, he finds no one. If anyone was pulling a prank on him, the back seat would have been a convenient space to hide in. Yet, as we see, the space is clear. So, understandably, Molina walks away, now feeling more scared. He takes another look, and out of nowhere, the face shows up again, only this time more terrifying than before. Freaked out, Molina ends the recording and shares the video on his page. It's the only recent video on there which for some reason doesn't have much info or any context. But with or without it, this video is still pretty creepy. As with all videos, let me know your thoughts on this one. TikTok user Cheeky Chica says that her granddad collects old antique dolls and mannequins, something that really creeps her out when she goes to visit her grandparents. One night, she's busy on her laptop in a room full of those old dolls when suddenly she sees something that chills her to her core.
This thing just moved.
Boy, all the talking heads would have been screaming about the Dallas Cowboys and the sticking forward in this organization. So again, kudos to the Cowboys going on the road, getting a good win. See how we win. There's a saying in golf: there's no pictures on the scorecard. If you're Dallas, you don't care if it's like $5 or $75. You just happy that you moved to 2-2. The injury to Parsons and anything at this point, he just let right ball unsure. How do you assess?
Are you real? You can do it again. I won't watch.
At first, Chica is freaked out by the creepy doll and walks out of the room, and the door just slowly swings shut behind her. But she goes back in and tries to get the doll to move again, and it does. In the mirror, you can clearly see the doll's hand move across its knee. But did you see it? Just before the doll's hand moves, a strange shadow passes across the wall, moving toward the old doll. So, is this bizarre old antique doll haunted by the spirit of one of its former owners, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The next clip in this week's video was uploaded to social media by a concerned mother who has been experiencing something unsettling in her home for weeks. She says she's been hearing strange noises coming from her baby's room at night. Whenever she checks, there'd be nothing there, but she keeps finding that objects around the room have been moved. One day it's the pacifier on the floor, then it's the toys in different positions. She mentions it to her partner, but he's skeptical, suggesting she's just tired and forgetting things. To prove she's not imagining it, she sets up a baby monitor with motion detection. One night, she receives a notification on her phone. The sensor has been triggered in her baby's room, and what she sees makes her heart stop. A figure appears in the frame. The figure reaches down toward the baby and appears to grab something. When she posted the video online, viewers offered different theories. Some believe it was an intruder, though no one knows how they would have disappeared so quickly. And some are convinced it's a ghost, perhaps a relative who passed away. But why it took the pacifier is anyone's guess. Whatever it was, seeing something like this next to a baby is any parent's worst nightmare. Usually when you see haunted house videos online, the place is old, lived in by countless people over decades, which makes it easy to imagine who a spirit could have been. But how often do you see a haunting in a house that's basically brand new? That's what makes this TikTok from Bearded Trucker 1984 so unsettling. He says he'd been working on the house when something genuinely freaked him out. The day before, he made a delivery there and kept hearing noises upstairs, even though he was completely alone. When he told his co-workers, they didn't believe him, so he decided to record a video to prove he wasn't imagining it. And he goes out of his way to walk through the house and show there's nobody else there besides him. Then the sounds start up again.
See? Now who the hell is crazy now? Did you hear that thump? See, I'm here by myself. What the hell? See, nobody's here. What the hell was that? I'm losing my damn mind. Alright, well now I have proof.
At different points, you can clearly hear those dull bumping sounds coming from somewhere in the house, and because he's already shown the place is empty, it makes every single thought feel heavier, like something's moving just out of view. The most reasonable explanation is something structural, shifting materials, settling, pipes, vents, temperature changes, or the kind of random knocks you can get in a new build as everything sets into place. But what makes it creepy is the consistency. It isn't just one random pop, it's multiple bumps throughout the video, spaced out enough to feel deliberate, and according to the uploader, he still hasn't figured out what caused it. So, what do you think? A normal new house noise that just sounds terrifying in an empty space, or something unseen already making itself at home? Let me know your theories in the comments. On December 7th of 2025, a father named Stephen uploads a video showing security footage of his bedroom. What concerns him about this video is the fact that his daughter often plays here alone and something else. As of recent, he and his family have been keeping their distance from this room, and it has to do with a video recording that Stephen took of their bedroom door. According to Stephen, he was alone in his room when he saw the door moving on its own. In stuttering movements, the door opens and halts by itself before suddenly closing shut, but just before it closes, the lights go out. Now, what makes this really unsettling is that we don't just hear the lights going off, but eerily we see it too. It's the sudden flip of the switch, followed by the closing door, that makes Stephen think this wasn't some random incident caused by a draft or anything like that, but rather by something else. If no one by the doorway had flipped the switch, then what did? Now, after watching this video, one can see why Stephen doesn't like being alone here. However, this wouldn't be the only footage to convince many that something weird is going on with his bedroom. In another video taken before this, Stephen noticed something that he hadn't seen at first. One night, while Stephen was playing with his daughter, he captures this.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That one hurt. Okay, you want me to make buckets now?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna catch it.
Oh, you want to catch it and then put it?
Okay.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yay! Yeah!
Stephen didn't notice it at first, but for a split second, one of the slats opens up before closing immediately. Only a single slat raises up momentarily, just enough to suggest that someone was peeking through. But that wouldn't be possible because according to Stephen, this room is on the second floor.
There's no possible way somebody can just come up here and move the blinds.
It's because of this fact that makes what happens next that much more unsettling. Take a look.
Yeah! Yay! Yeah! You want the small one?
Yeah.
There you go. Oh!
This is too small.
Sorry. It's too small, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it. No, almost. I mean, you hit SpongeBob though. Yay! Last one. 3.
Now, as if things couldn't get any creepier, Stephen points out something that makes this whole occurrence even more terrifying.
I just want to bring up security footage, POV from when it happened. I'm just gonna zoom in and you just tell me what you see. There are no fingers. There are no fingers in the middle of this. Nobody's moving the blinds.
It's already strange enough that the room is on the second floor. Not sure what exactly was at the window or what had switched off the lights in his most recent video, Stephen can't help but think that something paranormal had taken place. Both he and his family continue to share stories of creepy experiences they've had in this room, but so far no new footage of anything strange has been captured. Like most videos, this one remains a mystery. Over on the YouTube channel, Josh the Intern creator Josh McCartney films his outdoor travel and adventure as he explores the world. In one video, Josh heads deep into the jungles of Sri Lanka in search of one of the country's oldest prehistoric sites, the Bellina Cave, also known as the quote, Cannibal Cave. As Josh treks further into the jungle, two men suddenly step out from somewhere in the brush and they begin following him. They match his pace and they stop when he stops. Eventually they catch up and one of the men tells Josh that he should follow them because they, quote, want to show him something. Josh immediately gets uneasy and decides to start filming.
I've been joined by some friends. They're showing me around. Very cool. I thought it was a bit strange that as soon as I began filming, they moved out of the shot. But I tried to ignore them and stayed focused on filming the cave I'd worked so hard to reach. Yet every time I lowered the camera, they would tell me to follow them as they wanted to show me something. At this point, I did feel quite uncomfortable, but I decided to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think these guys want to show me something. All right, we going this way? But when I finally saw what they wanted to show me, everything changed. Wow. It was an abandoned house, and they wanted me to go in first. Okay, I'll follow you, after you. And at this point, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed one of the men was moving behind me. And at that moment, my gut instinct kicked in loud and clear. Get out now. I'm just gonna get one more shot, okay? One more shot. Oh, sorry, I'm just shooting, filming, and doing more. And then I'll come, okay? I stayed calm, acted like I wasn't suspicious, and slowly walked back towards the entrance. But it seemed like they didn't want me to leave. I'll come soon, I just want to shoot this. But you go, I'll stay, and then I come later. I'm just filming everything. Okay? Okay. So I pretended to take the shot, and when I saw they were distracted, I made my move. At first, I walked at a normal pace, as off camera I had told them I'd forgotten something on the trail. But then, I heard footsteps coming after me, and that's when I ran. Oh, I'm gonna have a sit. Alright guys, so I have made it to safety. I wanted to wait until I was off the isolated road because there's only one way up and one way down to that cave. The adrenaline is rushed out of me. I ran down that mountain. That's why I'm very, very sweaty.
Josh says that in his travels in Sri Lanka, most of the people he's met have been very friendly, but this encounter just seemed different.
What I would say, is they could be extremely friendly and they just genuinely wanted to show me something in that abandoned house, and I just so happened to walk by and they're like, we're going up there anyway, we'll show him something. And I've had those experiences here in Sri Lanka where locals want to show me something and they're super friendly and lovely. This to me just didn't feel like that, and so I was better safe than sorry, and so I got out of there. This is a decision that I made. These guys could have been nice and genuinely wanting to show me something. That is just not what I felt in the moment, and I've just got to trust that gut instinct, especially when I'm out there remote on my own. I've just got to trust my gut, and so that's what I did.
Now, honestly, Josh is a little more optimistic than me because I don't think there's a chance in hell that these guys were up to anything good. But hey, let me know what you think. Were these guys just being friendly, or was Josh about 2 seconds away from something horrible? TikTok user Monica Munch posted a video to her account in October 2025 that proves even your workplace isn't always safe from weird, unsettling moments. Monica says it was a Saturday at around 7 o'clock in the morning and she was completely alone at work. Then she starts hearing an eerie little melody, the kind of sound that feels harmless for half a second, until you realize there shouldn't be anyone there to make it. Listen closely.
I'm at work. I'm the only person here. And I hear. Oh my god, I'm scared. The scary movie says you don't go see what's going on. But what the I'm gonna lose my goddamn shit.
Later in the video, Monica tracks it down and realizes the melody is coming from a children's xylophone. Now, on paper, that's a reassuring conclusion if a kid was actually there. But Monica wasn't just mostly alone, she says she was fully alone. She also mentions in the description that multiple staff members have experienced unexplained events on different occasions. She doesn't go into detail, but even that one line changes the vibe. It suggests this might not be a one-off odd moment. It could be something people have been quietly noticing for a while. And here's the thing, if this isn't paranormal, then it basically has to mean someone played it. Either Monica wasn't truly alone, or someone else was somewhere nearby, out of sight, which opens the door to the possibility of a simple behind-the-scenes setup. Not some elaborate effect, just a person you don't see triggering the moment at the perfect time. But if nobody else was there, and Monica's being honest about the situation, then a child's instrument playing by itself in an empty workplace is genuinely eerie. It's playful on the surface, but it feels completely wrong in context, like something using the most innocent sound possible to make sure you notice it. So what do you think? Someone unseen messing with her, or something else entirely sharing that workplace with her? Let me know your theories in the comments. Anyway, that's all for this week. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back again next week.